What's up, boys? Happy Wednesday. I will forewarn you that this episode of DWG right now is not only PG-13, it's not rated for kids. There is going to be a lot of expletives because the ginger is not happy right now. It's not a good day for people to walk in my way. I'm not fucking happy right now. We'll start off with the game sevens. Unbelievable. I went to bed and I actually missed the third period, which is probably the best period of hockey that the playoffs have had between the Sharks and the Golden Knights. So congratulations to the San Jose Sharks. I wanted the Golden Knights to win. My brackets, it's fucking done anyways. I think I picked every opposite team that won. And I guess the only thing to say about that is Joe Thornton might be the guy that I'm following from here on out, because in the other game 7, the Boston Bruins beat the Toronto Maple Leafs again. After Toronto owned them all series, with the exception of game 2 and half of game 4 and half of game fucking 6. Couldn't finish an old tired Bruins team. Mike Babcock is one of the most overrated fucking coaches in the NHL. His ego gets in the way, and because of it, it's guys like me who am working my fucking ass off to drive sales in my business, and I need the Leafs to win. That's gone. One of the few fucking things that I needed was a win last night. And Mike Babcock decides to play Auston Matthews 18 minutes in a game 7 with 2 centers. William Nylander is the biggest fucking cupcake I've ever fucking seen. And if he's playing with the Leafs next year, I don't know. Maybe it's time to get into the restaurant industry, because the sports bar industry is heavily dependent on teams to go further in the playoffs. And I didn't even want them to go to the finals. I just wanted one more fucking round than last year. And I don't know what to say. Q's not happy with the decisions. It doesn't take a genius when there's thousands of people on Twitter, and a lot of them don't even really know anything about hockey, commenting on some of the fundamental coaching mistakes, because this guy thinks he's so fucking smart, but that like Bruce Cassidy is an NHL coach, but Bruce Cassidy isn't a top-tier NHL coach. Bruce Cassidy is a coach of a bunch of veteran players who have high IQs, high hockey IQs. He manages his lines. He's got grinders, and he's got veterans with high hockey IQs. That's what he coaches. He doesn't even have to fucking coach. Half the first 2 lines are pretty much coaches. They're player coaches. And Mike Babcock outcoached himself. Mike Babcock decided to play his 4th fucking line, who were playing really good. Don't get me wrong, they were playing really good. But decided to play them and roll the lines in the last 15 minutes when you're down 3-1. So, is Trevor Moore a great player? Absolutely. Is Thailand is playing a pretty good game? Probably one of the best games in the last 3 to 4 years of his career. Frederic Gauthier getting a regular shift with 15 minutes to go in a game 7 when you're down 3-1. Frederic Gauthier, I think he scored 8 goals all year. He fucking stick handles like he's beating a snake. And if he even touched the puck, I don't even know if the probability of him scoring a goal when you need a goal would even happen. It would literally have to go off his fucking shit pad to go in the net. And yet, he was out there, and Auston Matthews was not out there. John Tavares had 20 minutes of ice time. I could have told you exactly how to play this fucking game. It wasn't hard to play. You put the top 2 lines on for 22 minutes, the third line for 10, and the fourth line for 5. If the fourth line is going, you scale back the third line. The Nylander line wasn't going. So you scale that back and you tack on a minute or 2 of the fourth line. But you keep 22 minutes for those teams because guess what? Those guys have nothing to play for now. You got lots of gas in the tank to go to fucking bottle service Drake's Bar tonight. Just absolutely fucking mental. And then he has the audacity to throw guys under the bus. Like, well, the pucks went. They threw pucks at the net and they went in. Well, I'll tell you what. 3 of them went in. How about that fucking power play? How about that PK with your coaching? Didn't change a damn thing. Zach Hyman against Bergeron all playoffs. I think Bergeron had like the highest percentage of face-off wins in NHL history in a playoff series. Yet you have John Tavares sitting on the bench who had the only chance of beating him, who you decided not to take the face-offs and get a change after you cleared the puck because you had the puck. You know, I saw Boston, basically Boston's best game, Game 6, and then I saw exactly what I saw all season in Boston. That's what they played last night. I could tell you, actually, I texted German 8 minutes into the game and I said, if they continue playing like this, they're going to be down 2-0 at the end of the first. And 20 minutes later, they were down 2-0 at the end of the first. Because of the way they were playing. They were getting beat to the puck. The second period, they turned it on and made a push, but they didn't get the bounces. And sometimes in Game 7s, you don't get the bounces. So congratulations to the Boston Bruins. Boston's going to run the table and go to the Cup final. It's their last run at the Cup. Because after this, I can't see any of those guys being better. They won because the coach on the other team couldn't make the necessary moves to increase the probability of the Toronto Maple Leafs winning. And they backed into a win. They backed into a series win. They played one fucking complete game. And they played enough to win 3 more. And because of that, and because of the way the playoffs are this year, and they're so wide open, this is the year. This is a year that a team that you never thought would win is going to win. And let me tell you this. If I have to watch the fucking Carolina Hurricanes and the New York Islanders, I'm going to lose my shit. Nobody wants to fucking see this. Who the fuck wants to see Boston, Columbus? Boston, Columbus. Who the fuck wants to see Dallas, San Jose? Who the fuck wants to see that? Like, what is this, fucking roller derby? Dallas, San Jose, Columbus, New York Islanders, maybe the Carolina Hurricanes. I don't even know who the fuck San Jose is playing. I guess it's Dallas, St. Louis. Who the fuck wants to see those teams? I'm going to have an empty fucking restaurant because it's all the fucking teams that have arena football. Welcome to the NHL, Arena Football League. The fucking San Jose Barracudas against the fucking Dallas whatevers. Absolute fucking trash. Just fucking trash. It's one of those things where I'm probably more looking forward to the NHL draft in June at this point, because you know, this is like 2003 all over again, where fucking Minnesota and Anaheim played and New Jersey played. Like, I don't give a fuck about these stupid goddamn franchises that suck. Nobody does. Nobody gives a fuck. Not even the fans of those cities give a fuck. New York Islanders drew 14,000 this year. Carolina Hurricanes drew 15,000. The Dallas Stars are the 3rd most popular team in pro sports in that city. Like, we have one Original 6 team. Nobody gives a fuck about St. Louis. Everyone's a Cardinals fan. I guess they're jumping on the bandwagon. I mean, Colorado, wildcard 2 team. I don't give a fuck about Colorado. I'll watch Nate McKinnon. He's great, but I didn't watch 82 games in this season to have these fucking 8 teams left. I didn't. I don't even know if I'm going to watch another game in the playoffs. I really don't give a fuck anymore because my restaurant's going to be empty with the exception of Raptors. Because just nobody gives a fuck about these Arena Football League hockey teams. And it's absolute garbage that we're stuck with this. There was a lot of upsets and a lot of teams that are deserving, but at the end of the day, we probably wouldn't run into this issue if the format was better. If the format was better, we might still have some upsets, and that's all part of playing the Stanley Cup Final. But at least we would have some fucking decent teams in the second round. Like, who the fuck gives a shit about Columbus Boston? That is the shittiest fucking series I could ever want to watch. 2 great teams, but I don't give a fuck about either franchise. So why the hell would I want to watch it? Like, it's not going to do the ratings any good at all. And you know, we're destined to have a fucking San Jose, St. Louis. If I have to watch a Carolina and Columbus Blue Jacket Eastern Final, I'm going to give up on hockey. I might not even fucking watch it next year. Columbus, Carolina. Could you pick 2 worst fucking franchises to watch in the Eastern Conference Final? You know, Washington's probably going to win tonight, but I am just so fucking sick of this garbage format and watching shitty fucking franchises go on to the next round. I'll see you guys in June when the draft, when the fucking Montreal Canadiens and the fucking Detroit Red Wings and the Philadelphia Flyers, all these teams pick first 10 spots. No Canadian teams left. Nobody gives a fuck. We got the shittiest fucking American markets playing in the second round. I'm just so sick of it. It's fucking brutal. Arena football hockey. Congratulations, NHL. You made the fucking Arena Football League look like it's exciting. I'm probably gonna start watching that. At least we might have a team that I might be interested in watching.